Today is my dad's birthday, and he passed away 18 years ago. And I think a lot of people, when they have lost someone, maybe dread their birthday. I guess I've been dealing with grief long enough to where I don't dread this day. Look, any reminder of my dad at this point is welcome to me. So I wasn't really dreading this day. In fact, I kind of thought this day would be extra good because it was his birthday. And I say that because I recently started a business, and my dad was an entrepreneur for 40 years of his life. And he has definitely been an inspiration to me as I've been trying to get my business off the ground. And, I've thought about him a lot during this process. And I did not plan it this way, but I ended up launching my business this week publicly to, my personal network. And I didn't plan that, but it just kind of worked out that way. And I just got my first, I'm a psychologist, I just got my first in-person client because I do telehealth and some in-person clients in the local area, and actually got my first in-person client. They actually they asked for this date, and I saw my first in-person client today on his birthday, which I thought was very fitting, and I took as a little nod from him. So, all I've got to say is, for those of you who are having a hard time with your grief, first of all, I feel for you, especially those that are new to the journey, because I know it's really hard in the beginning. Lord knows it was hard for me in the beginning too. I've had enough practice at it to where I've really made a lot of peace with my grief, and I really wear it as a badge of honor now, because my grief is just, and it's my way of still having a relationship with my dad. It's my way of still loving my dad, being connected to my dad. I have another video on TikTok where I talked about signs that I've asked for from my dad. And right after I did that, I get them all the time now. And it just makes me feel so much closer to him. So I would say, I picked a number sequence and I picked an animal, and I see them all the time now. My nephew actually brought up the date that was my number sequence at Christmas Eve, and he didn't even realize the significance of the date. So there's hope for you. I guess that's what